What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's midday market recap. Feels really good to get back in the swing of things. And thank you so much for your patience with everything last week, with me just taking a little bit of time off. Certainly appreciate that. But nevertheless, I am super happy to get the midday market recap back in order. And if you're joining for the first time, welcome. This is Own the Chaos, where we talk about everything over the counter penny stocks. And today we're going to talk about the 3 top penny stocks that are moving and why they are moving and what we can expect from them moving throughout the rest of the day and into tomorrow morning as well. So just really good. It feels really good to be back, guys. I can't I don't know, say enough about just being able to connect with you guys every day and just kind of discuss all of our successes and our wins and, you know, what people are seeing value in and people really learning and growing and celebrating each other's success. And there's a great place to do that. It's called WeTrade HQ, and the links are down in the description. It's absolutely free to join. We got 4,000 members within our entire community that are learning and growing. And they're all from all over the globe, learning not just penny stocks, but ETFs and options, Forex, cryptocurrencies. No matter what you're trading within the market, WeTrade HQ is the place for you. So I highly encourage you to check that out. So we're talking about 3 stocks today, 3 penny stocks in particular within the OTC. And the 3 are going to be CMGO, LFAP, and ETFM. Those are the ones that seem to be doing the most action today so far. And KYNC is in the balance. We're going to take a look at that just kind of as an extra bonus if you would like to do that as well. A couple of these were the ones that were featured on my Stock Watch Sunday. If you haven't checked that out, go back to the latest video and watch that as well to kind of get yourself up to speed as what we're watching this week. So let me welcome some folks in here. What's going on, Blade Runner? Thanks for welcoming me back. I certainly appreciate it. Vuitton Brown, McTag, Lee, Papa Wolfek, what's going on, man? Appreciate the kind words from all of you guys. So thanks so much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen as per the usual. And so this is actually my home screen for my equity feed scanners to see all this kind of stuff. What's popping, what's got unusual volume, what's got momentum. And so as you can see here, LFAP is one of them. Probably one of the biggest movers today. Had significant news this morning. Really good to see a lot of the longer term holders and people building positions on LFAP really see this take off. So congrats to you guys. When the news came out within my morning mentorship, I anticipated a really strong move over a dime, and sure enough, it did. ETFM, as I stated before, really good volume in here. Nice consolidation on Friday and into today. Looking really good there as well. CMGO finally cracked a penny from a lot of our entries down in the 003 range. And again, so KYNCs finally went from red to green. Some really nice buying up here. Looks like it's at 14% up already from being quite down this morning. So nice recovery on that. Really good to see. So what's going on? So let's take a look here. First one's going to be LFAP. Really big monster move. Let's pull up the Bollinger Bands. Always like to see that as well. Really big monster move. This is on the minute chart. Actually looks quite decent just on the intraday. Going to the 5-minute chart. We'll see. Looks like there's some consolidation going on here, but it took a little while to really get a move on with LFAP, but boy, did it ever. Popped right up over a dime, and this is why. So looking at the news that came up on OTC markets and within my equity feed scanner this morning, LFAP announced his appointment of former U.S. Congressman Barney Frank to serve on the board of directors, and basically he's a really big player with LFAP. So if you guys don't know the history of LFAP, why it's so valuable, why people are seeing value in this, is because it's the first ever LGBTQ ETF. And so there's lots of noise stirring around with this. A lot of our folks within the WeTrade HQ community got in this at 0.003 cents per share. And as you can see, it is trading well above that now at 13 cents. So people have experienced well over 1,000% gain already if you're in this from the bottom. Really good move from LFAP. No reason to think that there won't be some sort of continuation here with not just this catalyst, but everything they have to come. If you're looking to build a position, if you're one of those traders like myself that likes to swing trade a lot of this stuff and looks to build positions on quality stocks, you know, this is one to do that on. If you were in this in the beginning and continued accumulating positions on the dips, if you can look at here on the daily chart, obviously it went absolutely ballistic when they first announced that ETF. Came back down quite a bit and has basically gone nothing but green since. And so after that significant pullback, really great looking stock here so far. So if you've been building a position on LFAP, congrats to you. Really strong mover here so far. So Sheila says, hope you enjoyed your birthday. I certainly did. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. So yeah, LFAP, another great strong mover. Hopefully it'll continue. I don't have any reason to believe why it won't. So next one, CMGO. We talked about CMGO at length last week within my morning mentorship, and we talked about this last night as well within my Stock Watch Sunday. And so here's the story with CMGO. This has been a years-long process. They were suing another company basically for stealing information from them. It looks like they finally settled given the latest shareholder update from the CEO of CMGO. There's a lot of speculation going around, a lot of fingers pointing to the settlement being somewhere around $125 million. That has yet to be officially confirmed. But nevertheless, we're expected a filing to come out in April. And what we know about a lot of these stocks is that they love to run into events. So CMGO is definitely going to be, already is, running into this, filing event where we're supposed to find out exactly how much they settled for. And I'm not saying that $125 million is the settlement amount. That's just a lot of speculation based off of, the defendant that basically settled with CMGO and looking at their financials that have already come out and just kind of trying to connect the dots. So a lot of people are connecting the dots here. They're watching this run into the event. If you're in CMGO, which a lot of us are, Alan right here, if you can see here on the WeTrade HQ platform, he's loving CMGO. Why? Because he's within my mentorship, and we saw value at this at 0.003 cents per share. So he's been in ever since there. Then he's riding free shares on CMGO. So basically, he's just playing with house money at this point and seeing where she's going to go. If, in fact, there is a settlement with CMGO for 9 figures, you can bet that there's probably going to be a significant run. If there's not, then the run's going to go into that event, and then maybe if by chance the settlement isn't what people expected, you probably could have a safe bet that there's going to be a significant sell-off on CMGO. So you want to play that accordingly. If you're looking to play into the event, then just play into the event and play it safe and get out before they announce it. If you're in a similar situation such as Alan and you're playing with house money at this point, it may be worth it to you to maybe sell a little bit to protect some profits, and then maybe leave a little in there just in case they do actually happen to disclose that there was a 9-figure settlement with CMGO. That would increase the valuation of this company by a ton. So we'll see where this goes on CMGO. The hype is for real on this. Really good to see it up over a penny this week, especially after the significant pullback that we saw last week. Last one is going to be ETFM that we looked at on Stockwatch Sunday as well. Really good continuation from Friday's pullback. And it really, I don't know, it's just consolidated quite nicely. Really good to see it up 30% already today. And we'll see where this goes. They did come out with news talking about, their new advisory board and new management within their reverse merger for the EV market or electric vehicle market. And lots of value to be had here. I think we could see a nice continuation. 1 cent could be a possibility here, maybe more. We'll watch and see how the hype develops here and the momentum. But I certainly feel like the momentum is there to really kind of keep it going. If you look at all the buying here on this chart, there really hasn't been that much selling compared to all of the buying that happened at the beginning of this run. So lots of people still see value in this. Nobody's really selling this off at this point, and they're basically just waiting to see if more eyeballs can get in here and see value along with them. So that is how I will look at ETFM. I'm personally in ETFM right now as well, and we'll see where that continues to go. I'm going to keep a short leash on it, though. With all of these, when they run like this and go crazy, there's always that possibility that there could be a significant sell-off, barring somebody just wanting to try to get out and take all of their profit. So this is one that's extremely volatile right now, so you want to make sure that you're keeping a close eye on it so that you don't get burned during this pretty significant run. The last one's going to be, that was the last one, but I told you guys about KYNC. It looks like it's starting to make a resurgence here. Really made had a little bit of a sell-off at the open, and now that it's green again, it's looking really strong. It looks like there was a huge amount of selling on KYNC. We can pull that up on the chart as well. I'm going to pull this up on WeTradeHQ.com. Lots of people thought that there was going to be a significant sell-off because of the 180% run that we experienced on Friday. A lot of our folks got in at 002 and made the nice little, and it took us for a ride, right? So we got in right around 002, 0019 range, and it took us for a ride on Friday up to 180% highs, and it's really held nicely throughout the day. Lots of times when you see a significant run on stocks such as this, let me get this out of here. On stocks such as this, you'll see a pretty big pullback. There really hasn't been one here. It's been a nice consolidation, and we'll see if it breaks out of this consolidation range, and it looks like it could potentially be doing that already today. We'll see how this develops throughout the end of the day, and obviously we'll recap it tomorrow to see where it ended up. So that is it for my midday market recap as far as stocks that I'm covering. Let me bring myself back to y'all so you can see my beautiful face. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you're looking to be a part of a community where you can learn and grow about these over-the-counter penny stocks or just trading in general, I highly encourage you to check out WeTradeHQ.com. It's absolutely free to join. And I forget to mention this all the time, but if you would like to buy a shirt with my beautiful face on it as well, telling you to buy the F and dip, check the links out in the description. Their shirts are available for you to purchase as well, and you can wear this nice, comfy, beautiful shirt with my beautiful face on it as well. So check that out. Actually, provides us with a lot more support for the channel and for WeTradeHQ.com as well. So I would appreciate your support for that. As well as that support, I certainly would appreciate a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video and a subscription if you want to see more content such as this. Guys, if you're watching this for the first time, this is the only specific over-the-counter penny stock channel on YouTube, period. So if you want to learn more about over-the-counter penny stocks, this is the only place to do it. So please subscribe to learn more, and you will get more content such as this as the midday market recaps. I'm going to be sprinkling in some other stuff about just learning how to manage risk and really get a handle on the chaotic world that is the OTC. So again, guys, thank you so much for joining in today. As always, I will see you all before the bell. MB Smith is out. Have a good one, guys.